Guys, we are live with another one, okay? We are live with another one. It's Thursday, baby. Just a few more days, okay? And we have a terrific fight night. All right, ESPN Plus. UFC has given us a treat, guys. It is Adesanya versus Imarov, whatever his name is, okay? Let me tell you something. A lot of people are acting delusional. A lot of people have lost that taste. All right, they're tasteless right now. They must have forgot, guys. They must have forgot because I'm seeing a lot of videos out there stating that they think that they think Adesanya is gonna lose this fight. Look, guys, Imarov, he's a good fighter. Look, he's a good fighter. Okay? His last fight, terrific. You know, TKO. All right? He's shown a lot of skills. He has the ability to get the fight to the ground. Okay? He has some techniques on the ground as well. And he has shown, like his last fight, that he can be dangerous with his hands. Okay? But that still, in my opinion, is not enough to beat Israel Adesanya. Okay? If you guys haven't watched UFC Journeys, you guys got to watch that thing. It's on YouTube. You can watch it on ESPN, I believe. It's terrific. It shows, a detailed background of each individual training camp. It shows Israel Adesanya's training camp. It shows Imarov's training camp. It's a phenomenal video. Really is. Assalamu alaikum back to you, man. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Allah hakmin, la hakmin, alhamdulillah. Okay? Bless you, bless your family, bless everybody, guys. If you're new to the channel, guys, like and subscribe, guys. If you are new to the channel, like and subscribe. Guys, hi. How you doing, guys? How are you doing? Topic of discussion today, guys, is Israel Adesanya, man. A lot of people think he's going to lose. All right? A lot of people think he's going to lose. I believe I seen a video with Chael Sonnen saying that he's going to lose. You know, and in my opinion, I just don't see it. I just don't see it, especially after what I saw, you know, that last fight with with DDP. I'm from the United States. I'm from the States, man. I'm from the United States, man. I'm from the United States. Blessed, man. But yeah, guys. A lot of people think Israel Adesanya is gonna get beaten, and in my opinion, I mean, I just don't see it. I had him winning that fight with DDP. Honestly, I'm just telling you the honest truth. I had Israel Adesanya winning that fight with DDP, you know, going into that fourth round. And then obviously DDP ended up doing some, what he does and ended up taking the fight. You still didn't brush your beard. Definitely not, man. There's no need for it. There's no need for that. You know what I mean? Because I am not trying to show off. I am not trying to, look, pretty for anybody, guys, okay? All right? I'm not trying to do that, all right? I'm just going to get on the live and start talking about UFC and the event that's happening in less than 2 days, guys. Well, in less than 3 days, guys. No speak English, only Hindi speech. Gotcha, man. I gotcha. I apologize, man. I don't speak that. I don't speak that language. Wish I did though. Wish I did. But blesses to you, and hopefully you understand what I'm saying. So blesses to you and blesses to your family, man. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay. Now, like I said, if you guys haven't watched this UFC journey, it shows a detailed. I think there's 2 parts to it. It shows a detailed background of, what they're going through for this training camp. And, I made my UFC picks already. I made my, how you doing, Cam? How you doing, Cam? Hopefully you're having a good one. And, I made my picks, and I definitely picked what's his name? Magomedov. I picked Magomedov to beat Michael Venom Page. I just think, I think it's going to be a terrific fight. They're both creative. They're both dynamic. But I just see Magomedov, pulling off the win, guys. How you doing, Bradley? How you doing? Okay, thank you. Okay, bye. You take care of yourself, man. Said hi. How you doing, man? How you doing? Sick beard Viking. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Cheers to you, man. Cheers to you, guys. But guys, if you guys haven't watched this UFC journey, you gotta go watch it. It's really entertaining. I've been begging the UFC for something different, right? Because the UFC is like rinse and repeat with these guys. Literally, it's like rinse and repeat with these guys. These guys, it's like for every event, it's a UFC countdown, okay? And after the UFC countdown, throughout the week they have embeddeds. It's like, how many times do I have to watch that shit? Okay, I don't want to watch that shit. I'm tired of watching that shit. I wanted something totally different, something fresh, something new. And I think the UFC delivered with this UFC journey. I think it's awesome. I think it's different. I think they need more of these, of course. And I hope they listen to me, because they never listen to me. The UFC never listens to their fans. I told them to book Israel Adesanya versus Strickland, and they could have been the Ultimate Fighter coaches. I'm going to die on that fucking hill. They should have done that shit, but they never did. They never did that. Okay, instead, we got this event on Saturday, which is good, but the Ultimate Fighter is in shambles, guys. DC and Chael Sonnen are not going to bring ratings, okay, to the Ultimate Fighter. It just is not going to happen, guys. I don't find that very entertaining, and I think half of the world are going to agree with me. I'm good. I hope you're doing well, man. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Can't complain. What's up, sir? I'm doing good. What's up with you, man? Trump said prices will go down. Damn liar. Regret my vote. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I apologize for that, man. I apologize. Don't regret anything, man. I have a boxing match on 25th February, sir. I just wanted to share it with, I wanted to share it to you. Well, good luck to your boxing event, okay? Good luck on the 23rd. You know what I mean? Train as much as you can. Don't overdo yourself. Don't get hurt. You know what I mean? Stay focused, okay? Stay focused. And just remember that everything is part of the journey, man. Everything is part of the journey. So enjoy all the little things, okay? Enjoy it. And you know what? When you do get butterflies, because everybody gets butterflies before, a big event like that, especially a fight, right? So once you get butterflies, just remember, let those butterflies fly in formation. If you could do that, okay? If you could do that, I guarantee it, you're going to win, okay? You are going to win your boxing fight, okay? Good luck to you, all right? Blessings from me to you. And that's awesome, man. Congrats. That is awesome. Good news. But yeah, guys, for sure, man. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing, guys. But yeah, the UFC, they obviously don't listen to their fans, like I said. I'm hearing rumors out there that Marab and Peter and Jan are going to they're gonna have like an Ultimate Fighter as well, but I guess in another location. I have no idea, but I saw rumors about that. I'm just like, oh, that sounds interesting and whatnot. But in my eyes, this UFC journey part 1, and I think part 2 comes out soon. I think this is terrific. It's something new. It's something fresh. I'm enjoying it. But once again, guys, I don't think Israel Adesanya is going to lose this fight. I just don't see it. I really do not see it. Excuse me, guys. I've eaten just now. You know what I mean? Tummy is full. So if I'm burping, I apologize, guys. I apologize. But yeah, guys, I don't see it, man. I think Adesanya, he's been working on his wrestling defense. His wrestling defense has already been, terrific. But, with him continuously working at it, I only see improvement. And not only that, but his striking is phenomenal. You know what I mean? His striking has always been his strong point. And, I like Imrov. Don't get me wrong. I like the guy, but I just don't see it. I don't see him winning this fight, man. Are you at top or bottom? What specifically are you talking about? What kind of question is that? What specifically are you talking about? All right. I don't answer questions that I don't really know the full details to. You know what I'm saying? That'll be an idiotic move. You know what I mean? I think Adesanya is getting out wrestled by him. Well, look, you wouldn't be the first one to say that. You honestly would not be the first one to say that. Like I said, there's multiple YouTubers out there, multiple mixed martial artists, former mixed martial artists, retired mixed martial artists, that think Adesanya is going to get out wrestled and he's going to get beaten. Okay, and they're entitled to their own opinion, man. That's awesome. You know what I mean? But in my behalf, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he's going to make it really, really hard for Imrov to, implement that wrestling. And, Israel Adesanya, like I said, he's always improving, especially in the wrestling aspect. So I'm excited for this fight. I think Israel Adesanya will pull it off. I think he'll get the W. And can you imagine if he goes in there and just gets a spectacular knockout? Oh my gosh! If Israel Adesanya is able to pull that one off, that will be phenomenal. Phenomenal. While you're new here, guys, like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, guys, like and subscribe. It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. And don't forget, guys, to click that bell notification. You might as well, okay? You might as well, all right? How you feel about Jews? How do I feel about Jews? I mean, look, guys, I don't feel anything about any religion. You know what I mean? Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Everybody is entitled to their own life, okay? I never worry about what another man does and look, let alone what is their religion and what they practice, okay? That is out the window, all right? The only thing I do is connect with people on a human level. I think if we all could sit down at a table and just remember that we're all human, right? Okay? That we're all human, and whether you're Jewish, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Catholic, whether you're atheist, if you're a Christian, whatever you are, if you just skin it down to the bone, we're all human beings at the end of the day, so we can all relate to each other. All right? So when it comes to anybody, any human being, okay, if I can relate to you and you're a good person and you have a kind heart, right? And you live your life with your chin up and your chest out, so to speak, right? Then I can relate to you, right? I'm not going to hate you because of a religion. The hell? You're a human being. That's idiotic to me, guys, okay? But enough with the religion stuff, okay? Hi, bro. I got a big exam, but didn't study a thing or two. Well, if you didn't study for your exam, hopefully you pass it. All right. Hopefully you know enough on top of here that you can actually pass it. Because I could tell you what, man, I would never was one to study in high school. I just wasn't. You know what I mean? I got to a certain point once I reached, sophomore, junior year in high school. I noticed that I can literally walk into the class and take a test and pass it with C's and B's. Literally, I don't need to study. I was just that type of person, and that's what I did. You know what I mean? And I feel like if I would have just studied and implemented a little bit of that practice, man, I would have killed it, man. I would have graduated with a 4.0 definitely, but I didn't. You know what I mean? Due to the fact that I was comfortable just walking into school and taking tests and passing it because I knew I can do it. And I just at that time I just had no time to study. I was working and going to high school as well. I had a full-time job and I was working in high school as a junior, sophomore year. So my life was a lot different from a lot of kids, you know what I mean? Especially that age. But to each their own, guys. To each their own, you know what I mean? But going back to the topic at hand, man. There's a lot of great fights. Oh, no way. Oh, okay. I thought that fight was canceled. Sorry. there's a lot of great fights on this card, man. This card is a nice little treat that the UFC has given us. I'll tell you that much. Um, you know, especially after coming out, UFC 311 was terrific. You know what I mean? UFC 311 was phenomenal. It definitely was. But I think, yeah, I think this card is going to deliver. Is going to deliver. Is going to, excite the fans, especially, it being free. This is a free event. You know what I mean? And then when, you look past, you look past this free event, the week after, you got, UFC 312, which is, I'm not going to lie, UFC 312 is pretty horrible. UFC 312 is pretty horrible, man. The only fight I'm looking forward to is the Weili fight, obviously. DDP versus Sean Strickland. I didn't want to watch that fight, but you know what I mean? I mean, hey, that's the main event on that card, and it's probably, the second best fight on that card, to be honest, or if not the first. But I don't know, everything else. Yeah, this card is horrible. UFC 312 might be the worst card of this year. I mean, I don't know what the UFC has planned, going ahead and whatnot, but I've seen some rumors of cards and whatnot out there, and they look very, very interesting. But this card, UFC 312, is horrible. Oh my God. This one should have been free, in my opinion. This card should have been free, in my opinion. Are you out of your mind? They're idiotic. This card is trash. But anyways, I love boxing and going to pursue it after high school. So which type of part-time job is suitable for me? Really any part-time job is suitable for you. You know what I mean? Work any job, man. You know what I mean? If you if you're trying to pursue boxing as a career, I say always have a plan B. You know what I mean? Always have a plan B. And a lot of people don't like hearing that. I understand that. But, you never know, man. You never know. You never know what happens. So it's always better to be prepared, just in case, things happen, So I wouldn't say just get any other job. I'll say make sure that you're planning yourself and you're making your plans are en route to success, regardless if you're super hyper successful in boxing. You get what I'm saying, man? So just stay with that mentality, you know what I mean? And stay hungry. Bro, Donald Trump, $100 billion, but on the condition that he has to poop in front of everyone in New York's Times Square. What do you think he would do? What's your opinion? Bro, Donald Trump, $100 billion, but on the condition... What do you mean? Like, what's your... what do you mean if they gave Donald Trump $100 million? That's what you're saying? I mean, I don't think he would do anything for $100 million, in my opinion. You know what I mean? The guy has money. Donald Trump has money. He's been had money. He was born into money. All right, his dad was very successful. Okay, he owned. His dad came to successes from building, low-income housing. All right, and because of that, Donald Trump learned the skills, and yeah, he was kind of born into wealth. So I don't think he'll be pooping anywhere in front of anyone because the man got money. Excuse me, guys. Thanks, bro. You have got a new subscriber. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Thank you for your subscription. I really appreciate it. All right. And like I said, stay focused and do your thing, man. Do your thing. Don't let anybody hinder you from your dreams. Okay? And there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to tell you things. Oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. Listen to yourself. Stay focused. Okay? And listen to your instincts, okay? Like and subscribe, guys, if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Thank you. Please and thank you, guys. But, yeah, man, I'm looking at this UFC 312 card. It's fucking trash. It's trash. It's the worst card most likely, of man, it's a terrible card. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a terrible, terrible card. My gosh. Man, 313 UFC 313 is looking is looking fun. It is looking fun. We got Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev. We got Justin Gaethje coming back fighting Dan Hooker. Oh my gosh, this fight is gonna be good. We got Van versus Bruno Silva. You already know Van. Van goes in there and throws hands. That guy goes in there and throws hands. Let me tell you something. Bruno Silva is not no slouch, man. You know. And then we got Amanda Lima. She's coming. I mean, that's gonna be a terrific fight too, man. Oh, this card is good. This card is good. I'll definitely be watching this one. It doesn't have any prelims just yet, but yeah, it looks good. This card looks good compared to UFC 3 freaking 12. Freaking just, It just looks terrible. It looks terrible actually. Yeah, I'm definitely not excited for UFC 312. I'm gonna die on that hill, guys. I'm gonna fucking die on that damn hill, man. I really wanted Strickland to be the coach on the Ultimate Fighter with Adesanya, man. I really wanted to see that shit. But UFC had other plans. UFC has other plans, and it's trash. Damn, it's trash. Who you think gonna win? Wei Lee versus Tatiana Suarez. That's another interesting fight, you know. Tatiana Suarez, she's undefeated, 11-0. You know, Wei Lee, she's always coming in there and being entertaining. The girl is just, she's a strawweight champ for a reason. I'll tell you that much, guys. But that's gonna be very, very entertaining, man. I've been on the live for 22 minutes. You already know what happens after the 30-minute mark. We start talking about whatever it is you want to talk about. So, you know, we got about 8 more minutes until, you know, that 30-minute mark. So rapid fire, guys, rapid fire. If we're going to talk about UFC and mixed martial arts, you know, a lot of people are making fun of the GFL. They're calling it the Grandfather League. And I don't know what to say about that, to be honest, you know. Yeah, they have, you know, a lot of former fighters. But, I mean, who else are you going to get? You're going to get Conor McGregor? Huh? Come on now. Who else are you going to get? Honestly. You know? And I think the UFC is making a huge... Damn. There it is. I think the UFC is making a huge mistake with not booking Islam versus Arman. I think they should have booked that fight. Honestly, I think they should have booked that fight, and they should have booked it soon. I mean, Islam went into that fight, finished it in the first round unscathed. Unscathed. So I don't see why they couldn't rebook it. I don't see why they couldn't rebook it, and they should have rebooked it. You know, like, I know this is going to sound crazy, but all right. They could have rebooked this fight. You know, for like a UFC fight night. They could have booked it for a UFC fight night. You know, that Henry Cejudo's Song Yadong fight. They could have rebooked it and put, you know, Arman versus Islam as headliners. A free event. They should have done it, man. I don't know why the UFC... They fucking sleeping, man. These guys are sleeping at the wheel, bro. Literally, they sleeping at the wheel. They don't know what they're doing. Okay, because now, you know, Dana White is talking about that Arman has to work himself back up to the title shot. It makes my stomach, it makes my stomach just turn. It really does. It makes my stomach turn because it's like, are you fucking kidding me? You know how many times Khabib Nurmagomedov pulled out from a fight and the UFC didn't say, oh, he has to work himself back up to a championship? No, instead they put him against fucking Al Quinta to get the lightweight belt. It's pathetic, guys. It's pathetic. It's like they nitpick at certain people. It's like, the guy couldn't make it. He had a hurt back, okay? Jeez, give him a break. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, he couldn't make it to fight night. But it's not like it's not like Islam went in there and had a 5-round war. Shit, he went in there, finished it in the first round unscathed. All right, he could definitely, have a little week or two break and then get right back into the training camp to fight Arman, because that is the guy that everybody, including myself, want to see. I don't want to see anybody else fight Islam. I don't want to see Ilia Topuria come up and move up and fight Islam. All right, because Islam is going to destroy him. And then the next thing people are going to say is, oh, Islam doesn't fight his, lightweights. He's beating up on, 145ers. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to see Islam versus Arman, and they need to book that shit ASAP. Bro, the truth is that most business people come from business families. No one can start completely on their own for the first time. For example, Donald Trump's father had a business. Well, yeah. Where is that coming from? What is that coming from? I don't know where that's coming from. Where is that coming from? Who is talking about businesses and Donald Trump? Yeah, I understand. I know Donald Trump's little story. I know his dad's story as well. His dad comes, he started his business. He got successful from building low-income housing. That's the way Donald Trump's dad ended up becoming really, really wealthy, was low-income housing, because at the time, the government was giving grants and loans, huge grants and loans to people who were actually doing that, who actually were starting low-income housing and building it. And Donald Trump's dad ended up taking advantage of the opportunity and became very, very successful. Okay, and ended up teaching Donald Trump the ropes about how to run a business and how to run it successfully, right? Which is why he was able to support his son's startup. I get it. Hey, man. How you doing, man? Ilia getting chinned if he fights Islam, guaranteed. I mean, look, guys, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And even if he doesn't get chinned, even if they book Ilia Topuria versus Islam, which is a fucking idiotic match, I'll tell you that much, because he's outsized him by a fucking foot. But even if they fight together, I believe Islam will be able to overpower him, take him down, and submit him just like he did to Manny Pacquiao, guys. That is facts. That is factual, okay? Ilia struggles against good kickers. Islam is a good kicker. His head clean off. He's going to kick his head clean off. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Now, I don't know for a fact if the UFC is going to book this fight. I'm just throwing it out there just because I hear a lot of rumors that, Ilia Topuria wants to fight Islam and this and that. I'm also hearing Islam, wants to move up to the welterweight division, possibly fight Belal Muhammad, or the winner between Belal Muhammad and what's his name. I'm not sure what the UFC is going to do. You know what I mean? Because honestly, the UFC, they've been throwing curveballs all year. You know what I mean? All year round last year, they were throwing curveballs with a whole bunch of canceled events, and Alex Pereira actually, saving the day for a lot of the cards. So, the UFC continuously throwing curveballs. Hi, bro. How you doing, man? How you doing? Cool. How you doing? I would like to see Merab versus Pantoja. Merab versus Pantoja. I mean, I don't know if if that fight is gonna happen. I really don't. I have no idea if that fight is gonna happen. I know I'm hearing rumors about Merab and Yan. That's what I'm hearing right now. Through the grapevines. My sources are telling me that Merab and Yan is the next fight, but we shall see. We shall see. It's not concrete. It's just what I'm hearing. It's what my ear is hearing. Belal is gonna win by split decision. That's what he's good at. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with you. You know what I mean? Belal Muhammad beat Leon Edwards from beginning to end. And not only did he beat him, he out-wrestled him and he outstruck him. Nobody believed that he could beat Leon Edwards on the feet. And guess what? Belal Muhammad outstruck Leon Edwards by significant strikes and strikes landed, buddy. So if we're talking about, Belal Muhammad, I think Belal Muhammad is always getting better. You know what I mean? That's the reason why Usman was running away from him for a long time. A lot of people don't want to believe this, but let me tell you something. Usman did not want to fight Belal Muhammad. He did not want to fight him. No, he didn't. That's why he was willing to fight other fighters than Belal Muhammad. Belal Muhammad was definitely worthy of fighting Usman at the time when Usman was a champion. But he did not want to fight that guy. And look at what Usman is. Look at where he is right now. He's not begging to. He is not begging for a title fight. I could tell you that much. He's on his pound for pound podcast, lying about being pound for pound. Okay, straight facts. But yeah, man. Merab and Pantoja have earned themselves a shot at some double gold, if you ask me. Damn, I was wrong. Sorry about that. No, you're good. You're good, man. You're good, man. Guys, I've been on here for the 30 minutes, guys. I've been on here for 30 minutes, and usually after the 30-minute mark, we start talking about whatever it is we want to start talking about, guys. So rapid fire, guys. You guys, could bring up a topic, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be about mixed martial arts and UFC. You know what I mean? But rapid fire, guys. It's a damn shame Belal and Kamaru would have been so good. It would have. I agree with you 100%. I would have loved to see that fight, but I don't think Usman wants to fight Belal. That's just a straight fact. He didn't want to fight him when he was champion. And look at him right now. He's not begging to fight Belal Muhammad. If he wanted to fight Belal Muhammad, he will be on his podcast screaming out, Dana, book this fight. I'm coming back. I'm training. I want to fight Belal Muhammad. But he's not begging for any title shot, which tells me he doesn't want to fight Belal Muhammad. Straight up. That's facts. Kamaru Usman got corny. Islam is the GOAT. Islam is a GOAT. Oh, he's good. He's good. I think Islam, yeah, definitely one of the GOATs, yeah. And Kamaru Usman got corny. Yeah, he definitely did, man. I still like Kamaru Usman. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? I mean no disrespect what I'm saying right now. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying right now is factual. I don't care what Kamaru Usman says. If he ever sees this video and gets mad, I don't care because it's factual. But do I dislike Kamaru Usman? No, I don't. It's just I see what I see, and I saw that when he was champion, he didn't want to fight Belal Muhammad, and right now he's sitting at his Pound for Pound podcast with Henry Cejudo, and I haven't heard him once say, "Hey Dana, book this fight. I want to fight Belal Muhammad. I could beat that guy. Let's do this." I have yet to hear that, so just putting that out there. Don't lie, you're a casual. What do you mean I'm a casual? How am I a casual? What would make you think I'm a casual, man? You know what's a casual? Your mother's a casual. She always stays on her knee casually. Okay, so shut your mouth. Okay. I got a bit of hot take, but I think Leon Edwards is the most overrated welterweight of the lot of all time. Probably up for you, man. I don't know. Leon Edwards was definitely on a winning streak. I believe he was like on an 11 fight winning streak. I have no idea, but he was on a long fight winning streak. And he went in there against Kamaru Usman. He was losing that first fight. Ended up, getting the beautiful TKO head kick, and then, they rebooked the fight. He ended up beating Kamaru Usman once again. He showed a lot of creativity when it comes to the groundwork again, because he did take Kamaru Usman down to the ground, and he did get Kamaru Usman's back, I believe. So he did show, improvements, but it's just Belal Muhammad is a monster. The Belal Muhammad is good everywhere. He's a good striker, and he's shown that when he fought Leon Edwards, and he's a phenomenal wrestler, and one of the best. That's why he's the welterweight champ. You should be more popular, honestly. Who should be more popular? Me? You talking about me? Or a fighter? What are you talking about? Because you said you should be more popular. Yeah, I personally didn't think he won the third with Usman, but respect to the guy. I agree with you. That fight was a lot closer than a lot of people were actually thinking. You know what I mean? I could have... I don't know. I think that was a unanimous decision, but it could have been easily a split decision for Kamaru Usman, to be honest with you. It was a terrific fight. Kamaru Usman always makes, fights look really, really tough. You know what I mean? And, but Belal Muhammad just made Leon Edwards look like just not even capable of stopping the wrestling. You know what I mean? At one point, he dropped Leon Edwards right on top of his head. You know what I mean? It was crazy to see. It's crazy. How you doing? How you doing? Leon head kick threw Usman away from GOAT status, in my opinion. Uh, if I had to give my opinion, and I know this might sound crazy to everybody on this channel, but I'm just gonna be honest. Belal Muhammad's resume is already better than Usman's. That's my opinion, guys. Look at who Belal Muhammad has beaten. His resume already is better than Usman's. Straight up, that's factual. Okay, that is factual. And if Usman is able to get, I say 3 to 4 title defenses underneath his belt, oh man, we're talking Belal Muhammad being in GOAT status as well, for sure. You know what I mean? That's the truth, guys. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Do not forget to click that bell notification, guys. Please and thank you. Belal is just cringy and boring. That's his problem. I mean, I get the whole cringy thing, right? I get the whole cringy thing and whatnot, but I don't think he's boring. I honestly don't think he's boring. I could go watch that fight right now, Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad, and I could watch it. I already watched it twice. I could watch it for a third, fourth time, and I'm not going to be bored. Especially with the work that he was able to put in. Get out of here, man. He outstruck Leon Edwards, the striker. And then not only that, but he basically ragdolled Leon Edwards across the octagon, dropped him on his head multiple times. I don't think that's boring. In my opinion, that's not boring, man. You know what I mean? That's very entertaining to me. But I get your point. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? What I see, is different from what you see. You know what I mean? What I'm entertained by is different from what you might be entertained by. So, hey, to each their own, man. It sucks, man. I feel like Usman had the most undeserved downfall. Because I'd argue he won his last 2 fights. Hey, that's a good argument. That's a good argument. I could put that out there. That's a good argument. Bro, people forget how good Belal's win streak is. It's depressing as hell. His win streak, like I said, Belal Muhammad's win streak, his resume is better than Usman's already. That's facts. Look at who Belal Muhammad has fought and beaten, okay? And he's fought and beaten everybody. All right, he's fought and beaten everybody. So the only person he hasn't fought, on the top is Usman. And that's because he doesn't want to fight him. He just doesn't want to fight Usman does not want to fight Belal Muhammad. How you doing, man? How you doing? Blesses. You say, give me that hat. You want my hat? Why you want my hat for? Why you want my hat? By the way, what do you think about Merab fighting the audience because they talk shit to him? I think that's the right thing to do. In my opinion, that's the right thing to do. I think these fans are going way out of hand. You know what I mean? These fans are going way out of hand, thinking that they can't be touched. You know what I mean? I think these fans need to sit their asses down and give a little bit more respect. You know what I mean, to the entertainers, which are the fighters, because they're in there to entertain your ass. And if you're gonna be disrespectful, you know what I mean, to someone who fights for a living, then guess what? I think it's okay for them to defend themselves. You know what I mean? And I like what Armin did. I remember there was a person that did something to Armin on his way to the octagon, and Armin punched that guy right in the face. I think that's what needs to happen. All right? I think that's what needs to happen. If you want to give disrespect, you're going to get treated with disrespect. Straight up. Because these fighters go through too much shit. Literally. They go through too much shit to get to the octagon, and then when they get to the octagon, they got to fucking deal with fans now, disrespecting them? No. It doesn't go that way. No. It's not a fucking one-way street. You disrespect me, and I'm not going to disrespect you. Now, hell no. You disrespect me, you're going to get treated the same way. Now, if you respect me, I'll treat you with the utmost respect. And that's the way it's supposed to be. human to human. Hello, Star. How you doing? If Kamzat did make welterweight again, do you think he could get the belt? Guys, he would get the belt. Yes, he would get the belt. He will get that belt. He'll get the middleweight belt as well. All right, the guy is... Did you see what he did to Robert Whitaker, the Reaper? Destroyed him. How are you? I'm doing good, man. Can't complain. I think Belov's going to be champ for a long time. I do think so, too, man. I agree with that. I like Don. Where you from? Where am I from? I am from United States, man. I'm from the United States. I live in the southern part of the United States. You feel me? 100% dwarf, but the problem is welterweight Champa is unreliable. He might not even make weight at that weight anymore. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. That's why Chimaev ended up moving, to middleweight. And he's contending for the middleweight, title. Not just yet, obviously, because the UFC is fucking idiotic and they wanted to put DDP versus Strickland, which I don't understand because I'm going to keep dying on that fucking hill. I think Strickland and Adesanya should have been the coaches for the Ultimate Fighter, and at the end of the Ultimate Fighter, they should have fought each other. But the UFC doesn't listen to their fans. No. They don't listen to their fans. Instead, this weekend, we got Adesanya versus Imrov. That's what we got, guys. And then the week after that, we got DDP versus Strickland. I just don't get it. I just don't understand it, guys. Oh, God. Chimaev versus Alex. Who wins? Oh, that's a tougher fight. That's a tougher fight to predict. But in my opinion, I think Chimaev ends up taking him down and submitting him. the guy, look, guys, if you go back and watch my video, when it was the week of the Robert Whitaker versus Chimaev fight, I watched a video with Chimaev wrestling with Olympic gold medalists. He was wrestling with Olympic gold medalists, and he was ragdolling these dudes. Chimaev was ragdolling these dudes. And when I saw that, I said to myself, oh yeah, Robert Whitaker is going to lose this fight quickly. I know it. And then what happened? Robert Whitaker lost the fight quickly. You know what I mean? The guy is a monster when it comes to wrestling. You can't teach people how to wrestle like that overnight, let alone in a year or two. So yeah, if they ever fought, Alex Pereira would lose that fight for sure. Alhamdulillah, respect, brother. Respect, man, respect. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, man, alhamdulillah. Ngannou versus Jones. It's different with Ngannou because he's so big. You know what I mean? He's not a Stipe Miocic that he's, that you can try to stand in front of him and possibly get out of the way of his punches. You're not getting out of the way of the punch of, Ngannou. That guy is big. He's strong. Did you watch his last fight? His last fight, he out-wrestled that guy, took him to the ground, beat his face into a pulp in the ground. Okay? So that will be a very, very tough fight for Jon Jones because his ability to take people down is what, basically wins him the fight. And I don't see Jon Jones taking down Ngannou that easily. I just don't see that. You know what I mean? And you got to close the distance on Ngannou to be able to take him down. And that's very fucking dangerous. Last thing you want to do is close the distance and get your head knocked off like Overeem. You don't want that to happen. Lean back, straight up. You don't want that to happen. So that's a tough fight, man. That's a tough fight. I say Ngannou can knock out Jon Jones for sure. For sure. If he touches Jon Jones' chin, he's dead. Dead. Now, we got Khabib here now. Khabib is that's not Khabib. That's not Khabib. It can't be Khabib. I know Khabib's channel, actually. I know the cover of Khabib's channel, the picture of Khabib's channel. So that's just, that's not really Khabib, man. That's just somebody who just named himself Khabib Nurmagomedov and put a picture of him. You know what I mean? In my opinion, you know what I mean? That's definitely not Khabib. And if it is, alhamdulillah. Allah hakmillah hakmin alhamdulillah. All right. If Izzy loses his this next one, I think he may as well retire. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second, guys. This guy just said if Israel Adesanya loses this fight, he should just go ahead and retire. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second, guys. Israel Adesanya is ranked Number two. He's second. He's number 2 in the world in the middleweight division. All right. Hold on a second, guys. Let's look at this, guys. His last 3 fights. All right. His last 3 fights. He's 1-2. Okay. He's 1-2. All right. But almost all of his fights have been for the title. Have been a title fight, basically. All right. And don't forget, guys, that last fight against DDP, he was winning that fight going into the 4th. So, no, I don't agree with you. I think Adesanya has a lot to offer to mixed martial arts, even if he loses against Imavov, which I don't see him losing, okay? 100. Either that or move Izzy up. If Alex does move to heavyweight, that division is going to need someone to carry it. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. R.I.P. Overeem. R.I.P. him for sure, man. No. Overeem didn't die, guys. Overeem didn't die. Don't say that. Overeem has kids. He has a daughter. And I don't want to put that rumor out there. No, Overeem did not die. All right. The guy is alive. He's doing well. He's healthy. We're just saying R.I.P. Overeem because, you know, the knockout to Ngannou. You know, Ngannou ended up just uppercutting Overeem to the point where he was like this, asleep. And it was just nuts to see. Ngannou killed him. Almost. Yeah, so who will he fight after Imavov? That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm trying to see who he could fight. How about Magomedov? How about Magomedov versus Israel Adesanya? They're already fighting on the same card. You know what I mean? And if Magomedov beats MVP Michael Venom Page, let's say Magomedov goes in there and just totally cleans house with MVP, which I don't see that happening because MVP is a good striker as well. But let's say Magomedov pulls off a fantastic, phenomenal knockout, right? Hey, why not book Israel Adesanya versus Magomedov? Both are strikers. That's gonna be entertaining, okay, as hell. So that'll be entertaining. I'll pay for that. Who wouldn't pay to see Israel Adesanya versus Magomedov? Come on now, guys. That will be entertaining, especially if Magomedov could pull off a fantastic knockout against MVP. I say put it together, guys. I'll pay you. Got my money. Izzy's the last dog bender. That's a good one. That was a good one for sure. Yeah. Credit to Sean Strickland. Yeah, for sure. That's hilarious. Oh my God. If he loses, he should definitely call it quits. He's getting older and older and past his prime. Would just destroy his career. I don't think it'll destroy his career, guys. I honestly don't think he would destroy his career. You know what I mean? I think Israel Adesanya has been doing great stuff. He's been doing great things. You know what I mean? That's like saying Anderson Silva, he's not the GOAT anymore because he took L's. No, man. Anderson Silva, to me, he's still on my Mount Rushmore. Okay? Still to this day. And he took multiple losses, you know what I mean, after his prime. All right? So, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all, guys. Dwarves, he's not that old. I don't think so either. My broke ass wouldn't pay for anything. Oh, man, that's sad. I'm sorry that you broke. Hopefully you get more successes, more blessings coming your way. You know what I mean? And if you are broke, don't worry. And in a blink of an eye, you know what I mean, that could change. You know what I mean? You just got to continue pushing forward and do your thing, man. Adesanya is literally still 35. People are acting like he's Tony Ferguson. Exactly, guys. You know what I mean? And look, don't diss Tony Ferguson, okay? That's one of my favorite fighters as well. All right, don't diss Tony Ferguson, damn it. Don't do it. But no, I agree with you. You know, Tony Ferguson, he's on a huge downfall, and the way he's losing, that's the worst part about it. You know what I mean? Anderson Silva wasn't going in there getting knocked out multiple times. Unfortunately, you know, Tony Ferguson, yeah, that was the case for him. It's sad. I'm 17 and broke ass. That's why I said, give me your hat. I got you. Okay, I got you. But you're young, man. 17 years old. You're young, man. You got your whole life ahead of you. You're young, all right. And you know the best thing you could do right now as a 17-year-old. I'm telling you, just from experience, focus on yourself, man. Don't worry about these bitches. All right, focus on yourself. Stay with that tunnel vision, all right. And by the time you're in your 30s, I tell you what, if you do what I just say, focus on yourself, all right. Get that money, collect, stack, and by the time you're 30, oh my gosh, you're gonna have it made. Let me tell you something. You're gonna have it made. You're already gonna have the formula, all right, to flip and flip and flip. I'm telling you. So stay focused, guys. Stay focused. It's the same narrative people are pushing with Max Holloway, acting like Topuria ended his whole career and he's in his late 40s. Definitely not. Max Holloway has a lot to offer. All right, Max Holloway has a lot to offer, especially for the lightweight division. You know what I mean? He's a fun fighter, entertaining fighter. I'm still gonna, you know, watch him fight. So, yeah, unfortunately, he got knocked out for the first time ever, guys. Let's not forget, Max Holloway got knocked out for the first time ever. Okay, so, yeah, dude, you should shave your beard and hair. You've grown so much. It looks like you've come from a stone age, like a caveman. Well, look, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your insults, but I'm going to tell you something, all right? That is gay activity. If you are a man, a male, all right, I'm telling you right now, you are not a man, a male. Not anymore, okay? Because men, they don't worry about what other men do and how another man looks, all right? That is gay activity, all right? So be a man, all right, and stop worrying about how another man looks, all right? Be a man. And if not, then be a bitch. All right, and get off my chat. Yes, he's 35 and he loses this. You have to assume he's only going to go lower in the rankings. He's not going to be able to regain the title. I don't believe that either, guys. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second. You know what I mean? To say that, you know, he won't be able to get the title. I mean, a lot of people thought Robbie Lawler's career was over when he left the UFC. And what did he do? He went to another organization and became very well known in that organization as well, right? And then he became so well known in that other organization that the UFC picked him up. And when the UFC picked him up, it was just great timing. Everything is about timing. And when Robbie Lawler came back to the UFC, what did he do? He went on a tear. He went on a huge run, became the welterweight champion. And let me tell you something. A lot of people don't want to give credit to Robbie Lawler in the welterweight division, but Robbie Lawler was a killer. All right? The last thing you wanted to do was get in a fist fight with Robbie Lawler, I'll tell you that much. And he was able to become champion. So, guys, all right? Everything is timing. Everything is timing. Personally, the beard and hair is badass. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm growing my beard too. Hey, grow it, man. Grow it. You know what I mean? I literally didn't intend to. I didn't intend to grow my beard. It's just you know, it just kept growing and growing and growing, and I just didn't shave it. I wouldn't. I was like, you know what? Let's see how far we could take this. And now we're here, guys. Now we're here, guys. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, and don't forget to click that bell notification, guys. Thank you and please. All right, you got to be a man, Merab Dvalishvili. Yeah, you got to be a man. You got to be a man first. And if you're out here worrying about how another man looks and what another man does, then you're not a man. All right, you're gay. All right, just straight up. You must like men. All right, you must like men. All right, so stop that nonsense. All right, stop it. I think that's crazy. Younger guys at the top who have already beaten him, and he will be even further from the title. I don't know about that, man. Wow, this guy. The guy who said that was definitely at the jacuzzi. Right? He's definitely, that's what I'm saying. He definitely was in the jacuzzi with about 12 other men holding each other, you know what I mean, scratching each other's back, you know what I mean, and putting soap on each other's asses. That's most likely what he enjoys, okay? But not me. Not me. I'm a true man. I don't worry about what other men do, how another man looks. I could care fucking less. Literally. I could care less, guys. But yeah, man. You guys heard about this This guy. You guys heard about this? There was an airplane crash, man, over here in the States. Very, very, very tragic. Freaking airplane crashed into a helicopter. How does that happen? How does an airplane crash into a helicopter? What the fuck was going on with the air traffic control? Fuck is going on out here? That's one of the reasons why everywhere I travel to, I don't give a damn where I'm going. It could be 700 to 1,000 to 12,000 miles. I don't give a damn. I'm driving over there. I'm straight driving. I'm not fucking taking any planes anywhere. I don't trust these air traffic controllers. I don't trust these planes. Okay, I don't trust these fucking pilots, literally, because of these reasons. All right? Fucking plane crashing into a helicopter. It just doesn't make sense to me, guys. It doesn't. Nah, for real. How does a plane hit a helicopter? I have no idea, guys. I have no idea, but it happened. It happened, early this morning or late, last night. Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. I guess the plane was landing. The plane was coming in for a landing, and there was a fucking Tomahawk helicopter in the way of the landing. Where he's supposed to land, and the fucking airplane crashed right into the fucking helicopter. I'm hearing there's multiple people, multiple fatalities. Fucking crazy, man. It makes you rethink travel. You know what I mean? It makes me think like I don't ever want to go on an airplane anymore. Ever. I don't trust it. I don't trust these people who are supposed to be doing their fucking jobs, correctly. So no, I rather drive. I'd rather drive. And if I can't drive, I'm gonna fucking go on foot. Straight up. That's something we can agree on. That had to be intentionally. Below dishes and Hammond. Jones says to I hope that wasn't intentionally. I hope that was not intentional. You know what I mean? Because come on, man. Why would you do that intentionally to kill people, man? That's sad, bro. That's sad, bro. People, there's young people that have their life to live. There's parents. It's a sad situation, man. When I see situations like this happen, it just, it makes me rethink everything. It makes me rethink travel. You know what I mean? It's crazy because this year I was planning to go, out of the country, and now with this whole shit, I'm just like, man, I don't know if I want to get on a plane. I really don't. I have no idea if I want to get on a plane. That's some serious shit. I don't know, man, but you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job of all these names. Connor McFiddler. Ridiculous. I walk a lot. That's good, man. That's good. Walk a lot, man. Walk a lot. That's good. That's good for your health. All right. I walk a lot as well, man. I work out every single day, basically. You know what I mean? I try to get a good pump in. You know what I'm saying? Dustin New Ears. Curtis BB Blades. Salam alaikum. Allah Hakmin, alhamdulillah. Biggest downfall of all time, bro. He went from fighting Dustin Poirier to getting roasted by Logan Paul. It's not even, in my opinion, it's not even that, man. I could care less about Logan Paul, roasting him. In my opinion, it's more about the drug use. Conor McGregor is just, his drug use has gotten out of hand. You know what I mean? And there's nobody in his circle that, is willing to sit down with him and tell him the truth. That, bro, you're headed towards the biggest downfall, in sports history, basically. You know what I mean? They're gonna make a movie out of you, bro. And the way it's gonna end is by you being a drug addict, talking about, when you're late in your 40s, talking about a UFC comeback. That's the picture that I see. I see Conor McGregor in his late 40s going like this in a mirror, all drugged up, talking about he's coming back. He's going to come back to the UFC. When in reality, everybody knows, dude, you're way out of your prime. You've been doing drugs for multiple years. You're a drug addict. and it's too late for you. It's too late, unfortunately. The man just is not there anymore. He doesn't even look the same. He doesn't. He doesn't look the same, man, and that's partially due to the the steroid use, because he's also using steroids. And if, in my opinion, if you're an addict, you're gonna be an addict with everything. You know what I mean? And that's most likely what he's an addict for as well. He takes, probably takes steroids, definitely takes coke. He's definitely drinking. He's definitely an alcoholic. It's just it's gonna be ugly, man. You know what I mean? He's catching civil cases. He's catching civil cases in bathroom stalls and NBA finals. It's getting out of hand now. And Michael Chandler in a retirement home still calling him out. Ah, Michael Chandler, oh man, that guy, he's still waiting. Michael Chandler, he's still waiting, man. He's still waiting. Oh God, it's a sad story, man. It's a sad story. That's another one right there. He's crazy. He is. Michael Chandler had been away from his children and his wife for damn near 3 years. It's crazy, bro. It's nuts. But yeah, guys, it is nuts out here. It is crazy. But I've been on here for longer than what I intended for, guys. I already been on here for an hour, man. I appreciate each and every one of you today that been chatting with me. Thank you so much, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, so please give me that thumbs up, guys. And don't forget to click that bell notification, guys. I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. But I'm out of here, guys. It's been real. I'm going to wrap it up really fast. I think Israel Adesanya still wins this fight against Imavov. I think a lot of people think that Imavov is going to go in there and just basically dog walk on Adesanya, and I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Adesanya takes this fight. We got to treat this Saturday, all right? It's going to be free. It's a free event, all right? And I'm looking forward to it. Bless y'all. Y'all stay hydrated, first and foremost, and stay safe, all right? And stay blessed. Until next time.